Test, test. Frankie Goodrich. This fucking guy. Shane Wheel, what is up, my friend? Benny Davis. What you guys doing out there? Hi, Amy Gilberg. Thomas Marshall, what's going on, my friend? Ew, you really are nasty. Ain't even playing. What's up, Daniel Lamb? I think that's been done, Shane. Down some dirty alleyway called Silk Road. Alfonsia. Hey, Alfonsia. Have you been to my website yet? jakestpeter.com. You should check it out. Here, let me help you out. Yeah, I'm talking shit now. Yeah. Matt, I can develop an app that shuts you up. Amy, that's because it's the future. You're an early adopter of new technology. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't understand what you guys are waiting for. I mean, this is the real deal. If you guys are blind to this, like, welcome to the cloud. All right, so if nobody has any questions, then I'm jumping off. Going to compromise the economy. Yeah, absolutely, it's going to compromise the economy. It's called global economy. What up, Dustin Rourke? Scott Carnival in the house. Yeah, I guess everyone's good then. I guess we could do some. You guys want to do some stuff? Let's see some likes. Give me something. I can only imagine too. This is on like probably a 20-second delay. Amy, what would you like explained specifically? Like, all right, let's do that. Let's do that. A good idea. There they are, my little like bubbles. We got smiley faces. Wow. All right, so yeah, Amy, what I'm going to do here is walk you through, I guess. Go to jakestpeter.com. I redesigned it, in case you didn't see that. Cryptocurrency. Come in under here and I'm going to have an article on how to buy and sell and loan and hold Bitcoin on Coinbase and BitConnect. Now, guys, keyword here. This BitConnect, this is risky. Don't put anything in it that you're not willing to lose. I will say that over and over and over. It's on blue in the face. But you guys want to click on this Coinbase link right here. So you're going to click on Coinbase, which is going to bring you over to your dashboard. If you don't know, let's start with some basics. I know a lot of you, and keep in mind I can't see your comments right now. Where did that go? There you are. No. Yeah, sorry. All right. Let me extract this out. Sorry about that. All right. So, let's come back here. you want to go to Coinbase, and then I was just showing really briefly here kind of how to read charts. I know a lot of you are kind of getting into investing, and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is sounding really shiny and attractive and something new. So pretty much in essence what you want to do is look at the extent, the full length of the time. So as you can see here, we're just getting started. They're calling this inning 0. We haven't even started. So you can drop down into like the past year. And right now, I mean, what I do is I look at it as an overall, what's the trending, where are we going? So that's the 1 year. As you can see, I mean, Ethereum, let's jump over here to Bitcoin. Let's go to all. So as you can see, Bitcoin actually already started ramping up in 2013, and this is pretty much Silk Road in my opinion. Then we kind of went quiet for a while, and then the internet pretty much just absorbed and digested the white paper that was put out in I think 2009 and the open source code of blockchain. And so I want to make it clear to everyone that this hype right now, it's not about Bitcoin specifically. This right now is about the new technology. This is about where we're going right now. This is about the web version 2.0. And I want for you guys to be ready for it, because right now is your chance to jump on. And I'm not recommending to jump into this and to go and, you know, put it all into BitConnect and do loans. No, again, that's risky. But I think that everyone can agree here that the future of this world will include cryptocurrency, and that's my stance on where we are today. Now, you know, you're going to have naysayers, and you're going to have your old people that are like, you know, this is a fad. Well, you know what? They told me the same thing in 1997 and 98 and 99. So these aren't really people that I take my investing advice from personally. And so this is new. It's fantastically interesting on where we're going and what the potential is here. And is it still worth investing in? Absolutely. There's absolutely zero question about it. Now, what I want for everyone to understand is that this is a market. It's volatile. Put some money in it and walk away for a year, 2, 3. Put whatever you can afford. If it's just $10, if it's $5, it doesn't matter. So one thing I want to make clear to everyone as well is that the decimal points on the right side go way past just 2 decimal points. And that's what's got everybody right now twisted in the head, because A, they can't fathom how a quote-unquote stock or a fake commodity or asset is worth $12,000. Well, the value of this is only going to keep going up. And I mean, there's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, we're limited at how many Bitcoins are out there. We're at roughly 16 million that have been uncovered, and we're going up to a max potential of 21 million. Now, every day I come in here and I check out CoinMarketCap to kind of see what's going on. And as you can see, there is a lot of coins. And now what coins are, and for people to understand this in layman's terms, is that Bitcoin is built on the blockchain technology. And what you guys just need to understand for now about that is it's very secure and cryptic. It's so secure and cryptic that it's now developed this type of value, and it really can't be hacked. It's an organism of its own. It's anyhow. So we're gonna jump forward because I don't want to go down the technical of how this works. What I want to explain to you guys is that it is the e-commerce of the internet. So it is the layer that is being added on top of our connectivity that we got from, you know, the 90s and the 2000s. So right now, this is a big, it's a big hot topic a lot of people are talking about, if even you come in under trends.google.com and you look at, you know, Bitcoin, the chart is just through the roof. I mean, it's going right up here. So it actually, the news was that it was outpacing Trump on the trending chart. So again, yeah, the how much is a Bitcoin? One Bitcoin is 11,575. But what you need to understand is that it's not like you're buying, like my first investment, let's run over to that real quick. Coinbase, oh, I'm here right now. And then we're going to go to accounts. In my wallet right now, I've got $10, so $9.91, which is the equivalent to 0.0008. So it's like we're now just doing business on this side of the decimal point instead of that side of the decimal point. Welcome to the future. Ethereum, I know a lot of you are kind of asking is Ethereum worth looking into? Just like you should diversify your portfolio as a whole, for example, you know, your IRA and things like that, you're going to want to diversify your coin portfolio as well. And so for right now, what I recommend to everybody to do is just get your USDs into BTCs. And again, only put in whatever you're willing to lose. But if you think that the future is going to include cryptocurrency, you're probably right. Oh yeah, restaurants are taking it. There's a whole list already. Amazon is supposed to go in February. Whole Foods is taking Bitcoin. There's talks about any of the eBay stores, as soon as that goes. I mean, the limits or this hasn't even started. There's $10,000. It's funny because I'll be watching videos on YouTube or whatever when they're talking about when it was at 2,000 or when it was at 6,000. And this just reminds me of exactly what happened when I purchased and rode Apple stock all throughout the 2000s. That was my whole play. Why? Because that was the best product on the web at the time, in my opinion. But I mean, you know, unfortunately, rest in peace, Steve Jobs died. And this is today. Actually, I'm trying to date stamp these videos. Today is December 4th. Update real quick on where we're at with BitConnect. I know that's why a lot of you people are here, actually, because you guys are just thirsty for money. You guys are like money fiends. Oh God, Tim Coaster's in here. Tim, how's your car doing, buddy? All right, so one of the first things that you guys are going to want to look into when you get into this is some 2FA. 2FA is two-factor authentication. So just Google like 2FA Google, and they have a landing page for it. But I mean, it's pretty much an app that you install that every time, well, you go to log in, you set up the app, you sync it through a QR code. QR codes are coming back clear as day, or they found their purpose at least, anyhow. And so you're going to scan the QR code, which then is going to sync that app on your phone with your actual account online. And then what it's doing, like companies like Red Hat and stuff like that, when you're jumping on a VPN, you have to hit this little button on a little plastic device or on an app, and then it gives you this random 6-digit code that's only going to be valid for, like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 seconds, something like that, and they constantly refresh. And so two-factor authentication is going to be the future of the internet somehow, or it is right now, to where how you're able to add one layer of protection or security. And so I'm going to be getting into, Japan made Bitcoin a legal currency. Yeah, Japan's all on board. Japan is like, we like this. Why? Because it's for the better good of humanity. That's why. All right, so Coinbase. Let's jump back here. Or no, actually, I was on BitConnect now. All right, so jumping over to BitConnect. BitConnect. You guys will quickly find in all your Googling that there's a horrible video of some dude screaming, BitConnect. And he doesn't own the company. He's just an investor, I believe, that made a lot of money. And he's excited. I mean, I won't really blame him. All right, so jumping in here. 408039. Alrighty, this is week 2. All right, so this is what the back of BitConnect looks like. You can see that we're at $11,518 per Bitcoin. Right now, I have $16 in my lending wallet. Bitcoin Cash wallet, nada. BitConnect wallet, I've got 0.22 and nothing over here. So what I'm going to show you guys here is, first of all, if you find this helpful at all, please consider using me as a referral, because then I get a commission as well. Now, I'm currently under this guy, but this may be, if you guys are familiar, or not familiar, I'm sorry. There's been a 111 Bitcoin hack done 2 weeks ago, and I'm not really even sure if I maybe be under the hacker's account right now. Hacker's account. They hacked an individual, and then they changed his YouTube videos to this account that, of course, through two-factor authentication, only they have access to. So it's kind of like this is what you get when you're playing in the dark web. Anyhow, what I was going to get at is I'm showing you guys how this works. Again, don't get all crazy. Don't go telling people that I'm telling you to put all your money into this. All I'm showing you is how to loan money before the banks get here, because the banks are coming. All right. Let's let that go. All right, so there's 2 pages of profit so far. And as you can see, I've been reinvesting. So I started here on November 22nd with a $100 loan. And you can go to jakestpeter.com and find the video. Next, as you can see, my interest started rolling in. This is all of the interest that the system has paid out to me. You'll see that I made a second $130 loan right here. And I will come back to the first page. And if you guys are following along in the videos, I'm writing the $1,000 from Star's You Caring account. So you can see that I invested that $1,050 on November 30th. Now you're going to start seeing the nice payouts. So on December 2nd, on this loan that ends in 2985, I got paid out $14 for that day. Now, keep in mind, this is, how many Bitcoins can I shove in my ass? John, I guarantee you it would not take you much Bitcoin to get off. Next to here, we have reinvesting. So the whole concept is here, people, about about investing is, this is long term here, guys. Don't throw this in and swing trade. Don't day trade. Don't week trade. Just get your money into something and hold it long term. So I'm reinvesting my interest earnings into the whole system. You can see that as it stands right now. Oh no, I need to come over here. Sorry. Here are the loans that I have out right now. So I have that first $100 loan. I'll get this loan back in 299 days. And here's the second loan. That was $130 that I put in. Here's the first $20 that I reinvested back into the system. And then here on November 30th, I made the purchase of $1,050. And again, that's the whole concept here behind starting this You Caring project to try and help pay for the surgery that my dog needs. And for a year and a half, this was just sitting in a savings account on one of their system or somewhere else. And so I got tired of watching that 0.01 every month. They were giving me 1 penny every month for $1,000 that was sitting there. And I'm like, Jake, you know better, you know better. And so, yes, am I betting hot? Yes, absolutely. Would buying $1,000 of Bitcoin probably been a little bit safer? Yes, maybe. But we'll see. So back to BitConnect. And then I think it was yesterday December 4th, or whenever, which you'll realize, or you guys will start figuring out if you get into this, is that these markets run 24 hours a day. There's no, like, this up here, there's no closing, because as soon as we get done, it just keeps moving around the world for their opening hours and their trading and all of that. So there's no end to this, or this is just the new grid. Here's my total earned that I was going to show you guys. So, all right, I've made $56 in 2 weeks. That is on, I mean, roughly what, 1050 plus 230, 1280, I think, off the top of my head. Anyhow, I may be off a little there, but roughly about $1,200, and I've made $56. And the affiliate bonus here, I want to explain this real quick. Buddy of mine, Carrie Kidd, some of you might know him. Carrie decided that he was going to give it a go. He was going to see what this could do. And so with the money that he deposited, I made a little cut right here. And so the lending profit that I have made on my money is $44.57. So a couple of guys to go check out Bitcoin Trey. He's somebody that my boy Mike turned me on to. His name is Trayvon James. He's actually, from what I found out, he's out of Greensboro, North Carolina, which is where yours truly is. And he got hacked for the 111 Bitcoin. And so if you do like a Google search for Bitcoin hack 111, Trayvon James hacked 111 Bitcoin. And in essence, just to touch on the security piece for today of how this happened, or what to be aware of, or caveats, you need to be concerned about security moving forward, and you need to be concerned about security. My recommendation to you guys is follow people that you trust. If you think that the internet or the .com bust created a lot of VC money, venture capitalist money, but the problem was that the VCs, they just came in too hard. They came in off a business model that didn't respect the developers of these programs or these websites or whatever it was. And it was a busted business model. It wasn't going to work at all. And that's why blockchain and Bitcoin and, you know, Ethereum, for example, which is, it's a whole beast of its own that I'll get into in a different episode. But, I mean, we're talking about the real deal here. So anyhow, I want for you guys to seriously just put $5 in, whatever it is. Go to jakestpeter.com and join me. You know, if you want, also here I've set up a group. I'm still working on the website to clean it up here a bit, but I've got a group I've set up here, cryptocurrency trading and investing. And as you can see, this is on an HTTPS secure server. This is my server. And this is where I'm planning on hosting my live videos, as well as my tips and tricks and stuff like that are going to be inside of the cryptocurrency trading and investing forum. So as you can see here, for example, I don't know why that's a dead link, but then it shows when you load the whole thing. Anyhow, this guy, Twitter Naval, this guy is pretty much right now, in my opinion, leading the way as far as the most educated about it, the one that has the best grasp on what's really going on out there right now, because this is the wild, wild west out here right now. And you guys need to understand that if you want to be a part of the future, that this is what the future is. Like, you have to understand that the future, like, people can't wrap their brains around thinking, 3-4 years. They can't even, pronounce the year 2021 or 2030. Like, it's just so out of their reach of understanding that it's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate because we know already that networks are what is allowing human beings to expand and grow at the rate that we are. We created a crazy web. It was insane. We had to secure it. We had to lock it down. Google, all of the browsers are moving towards mandatory HTTPS. And so, not mandatory, at least right now it's just a visually mandatory. But yeah, we're moving into a new era of the internet, and this is, in my opinion, or maybe documented somewhere, I mean, this is version 2.0 of the web. This is the web 2.0. We've collected the data, we've gotten everybody online, everybody. I mean, there's still 50%, I believe, of the world is still not online. So we're fortunate to be in a country where there's a lot of smart people, where there's a lot of intelligence, and we're at the cutting edge. I mean, this is becoming a global thing, and if you guys don't see it, it's because you're not involved with the mining, and you're not involved with the aspects that feed this ecosystem, this currency, this movement, this blockchain, this, I don't like, you can call it whatever you want to call it here, but at the end of the day, this is disruptive technology. Welcome. This is the 21st century. So anyhow, unless there's any other questions, I'm going to wrap it up for now. I got to run to the flower for a minute. Do I think net neutrality bill will happen? Joseph, what's up, dog? No, I don't. And I don't for one reason, is that humanity and the better good will always win. And if you don't think that there is evil and bad on the internet, you're fucking crazy. I'm not referring to you, by the way, specifically. I'm just saying I don't think. And what I'm doing in regards to that is I will be petitioning at the Verizon store on Walnut Street. And there is a whole thing going on right now. They're passing, or it's in, I believe, let me check the date. Roughly, I think 10 days is when that vote's coming in. So I'm going to show, oh, speaking of shoving 0.023 Bitcoins in my ass, John Stansel, you're an idiot, dude. Shut up. Let me go to, this website, freebitco.in. You can get literally just free Bitcoin. So, welcome to Bitcoin 101. Look at all these decimal points. These are fractions. Very, very small. These are the numbers that I was looking at when I posted in my first video that I used to mine Bitcoin. Then, when I took this and I went to the calculator, BTC to USD, calc, for all of you millennials. Oh God, I hate this guy. Google, you need to fix that garbage. I always forget my decimal. Speaking of, huh? So, as you can see, it's worth 7 pennies. Anyhow, thanks for your support, guys. Check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting these videos there, as well as on jakestpeter.com. And take this seriously. I don't think that they were kidding when they said winter is coming. And on that note, good song. These billionaires, they caked up, paying off Congress, so we take their drugs, murderers, who will never face the judge, and we dance into a song.